And when there's Hove, my man. Speech.
Yo, toast to Desus and Mero. Yeah. They did.
They're still alive.
They are still alive. Make sure I clarify this. The comedy duo Desus and Mero recently broke up, man. They're not together anymore in terms of like putting out content. And it just really made me sad because like anybody who know me know I just love them niggas. Like I actually buy their merch. Like I actually have like Bodega Boys t-shirts and stuff like that. Like I literally love them niggas. And like they are one of the few things, well I laugh at a lot, but like they make me happy every time I listen to them, watch their shows. I've kept up with their trajectory for like a really long time. Like when I first started listening to them, like 2015, it was like sad stuff going on for me kind of sort of. And so I gravitated toward it. It made me happy during those times. And like it makes me sad because like, dang man, these dudes blew up. Made it like a really high point and then stuff's kind of fell apart. And it's natural human stuff where it's just like, you know, it don't always work out like that. But yeah, just shout out to them for all the great things they accomplished and just how like awesome their content was to me. Like when I think of like some of the stuff we do together, like dang man, I want to be like the Bodega Boys. You know, they grinded together and like made it like this really high point. And yeah, it's just sad to see that it ended the way that it did, just because like, you know, just kind of ended their stuff on like a random Monday and just canceled the show. Everything was gone. We got like no like farewell episode. It's just over. And that just kind of like sucks more than anything else. So they hadn't put a new episode of their podcast since like November 2021. And yeah, so just everything just kind of ends. Things are finite. And they always say on their podcast, everything is finite. So, you know, honestly, it's one of the things where it does like reinforce like, yo, enjoy the things that you're doing. Like all these episodes that we're doing together and everything like that, man, enjoy it.
Because when we get famous, the minute we get famous, fuck y'all niggas, bro.
So we can become a three-man week as we get famous. Well, I got kicked off the podcast last episode.
I'm about to say
we worked it out so that I can do a couple more.
So you had to watch the companion piece from Patreon. We brought Dante back. So
yeah.
That's
so
why you subscribe to Patreon.
I'm on a per episode basis now.
Not yet, bro. No, we're working on that.
Why did you
exclusive with Amazon?
Why did you talk about? Why are y'all talking about it?
Shut up!
Damn!
Sorry.
They don't understand things.
We're not used to this bracket. We're still learning shit.
And I'm getting paid per episode.
I just feel like we need to bring the goddamn Tupac's back. These niggas holding us down, bro. I'm sorry.
Alright. So what's y'all backup
I bet
content?
y'all won't gonna make 100 episodes.
I give that.
You did enough, nigga.
I give that. Hey, how many of the 100 were you on episode for, though, nigga?
This is why I changed shifted.
I changed with 2 different.
We was a pile. We was kings.
Yeah, we was kings.
We was kings.
Dante, this so is the slavery for glass.
I made that joke earlier. And I make that joke all the time. Ooh, who got next episode?
Sonny sold us out. Sonny sold us out.
Sonny, what's that joint from the Boondocks? Tobias?
Tobias? Jumps Tobias?
Jumps Tobias.
These niggas playing the movement.
I'll go next. Mine is more on a slightly political.
Okay, what you got, big dog?
So my toast is gonna go to Gavin Newsom, Democratic governor of the great state of California.
Oh yeah,
California.
I actually never knew his first name.
Oh, Gavin? Oh, you just knew him as Governor?
Just Governor Newsom, yeah.
So he just signed a gun bill that pretty much what it states is that any private citizen can have a civil lawsuit against manufacturers of any type of auto machine gun that is used against committed as a crime against them or anyone of that. So hopefully that's like the framework for what I believe of hopefully sweeping across the nation more gun control. Obviously, you guys know about Uvalde, Texas. Hopefully, if you don't know, obviously there was a mass shooting at a school. It's impacted a lot of people, a lot of community, and it's just senseless violence that goes on in this world. And I feel like every time we have one, we talk about it for about a month, and then nothing happens, and another one happens. It's a vicious cycle. So it's really good to see that, a big state such as California is taking a stand against gun violence and gun laws. And hopefully, the rest of the United States can take a stand just as well as California. So Shout out to Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, shout out to you making that your toast because I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't read what he made the bill about. I kept seeing he passed the bill about gun stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, when I see that these days, I be thinking it's cap. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to you for explaining it. That's actually a good idea. So yeah, shout out to him.
Salute. I can go next. I wanted to give a toast to, like, actually a couple of people, but for one, I want to give a toast to Noah Lyles and all the other runners of the of the 200 meter in the 2022 World Athletics Championship, which is track, obviously. It was just something about seeing like 3 black men just really like they had a clean sweep, gold, silver, and bronze.
What country?
U.S.
Just want to make sure I clarify.
U.S. No, good point. So they're all from the U.S. and something about seeing like 3 black men from the U.S. Just kind of clean sweep it like that. And it didn't really hit me until they were standing up like during the national anthem, and I just saw it. Like usually when so Jamaica also won for women in the 200 meter. Go Jamaica, they always killing shit. But like just seeing them, like for the Jamaican one, they were all like smiling, they were all happy, some of them were singing the Jamaican national anthem. But when you see the 3 black men, it's just so funny how much, not to make this racial or political, it's just how much is on our shoulders. I know we run shit in athletics like across the board, so it's not even surprising. But just seeing 3 black men like gold, silver, and bronze, like sitting there with the national anthem playing, we're repping our country. It's probably everybody who's so proud to be an American and so proud to claim these guys as part of America, but yet at the same time, like back home, they probably wouldn't give them the time of day, or they probably wouldn't even recognize them. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, a lot of them got to dye their hair all types of crazy colors or have something about them just so people can remember who they are. Otherwise, it's just another black person here. So it was really nice to see like just a clean sweep, all black men like really do it. One guy was like only 19. I think he got silver. I don't remember if he got silver. He was the Erriyon, I think his name was. So really salute to them, and also salute to my Jamaican brethren in the women's 200 meter. But just shout out to them.
So alright.
Yep, shout out to them.
I'm gonna give my toast to an artist who's very underrated and probably I would also say underappreciated. I'm gonna give my toast to Kid Cudi for a variety of reasons. I mean, most importantly, like to me, his mixtape, A Kid Named Cudi, is, as of like 2 weeks ago, is available on Apple Music. And obviously, a lot of rappers are going and putting up their old mixtapes that we used to get from like Dat Piff and like places like that. Two Dope Boys and like
World
premiere. Like we used to get them off that. And having it like all in one place, like a streaming service, you know, it's obviously way more convenient. But like that mixtape in particular was just very important to me. But depending on when you hear this, it's probably been a couple weeks since. But Kid Cudi performed at Rolling Loud. Kanye West was supposed to be a headliner, and Kid Cudi had to fill in for Kanye because Kanye had a moment or whatever. Kanye and Kid Cudi are beefing about something, whatever. Anyway, Kid Cudi headlined, or he was performing at Rolling Loud, and a bunch of Kanye fans threw stuff at him, and he, went off stage because he was pissed off because people were being extremely disrespectful. And artists like Kid Cudi, I don't think a lot of people, especially a lot of like new Kanye fans, are probably at not even 18 years old. They have no idea like the influence that
Kid Cudi is Kanye West.
I'm about to say, like the influence that Kid Cudi had on Kanye and Kanye had on Kid Cudi. Like in 2008 is when that Kid Named Cudi mixtape came out, and right around that time, 808s and Heartbreaks was being recorded, and there's just a lot of overlap between both albums. I'm not gonna sit here and say that like Kid Cudi just completely told Kanye to go in this direction, but like they're so intertwined that I can't understand how you could be a Kanye fan and have like ill feelings towards Kid Cudi. It makes no sense to me. It's really stupid.
It's can.
But just like on a personal level, I just remember being in 2008. I was 15 years old and I was an angsty teenager, and like that album for a variety of reasons like just spoke to me on a lot of different levels, because Kid Cudi was just talking about like, just being like a normal guy and going through the pressures of wanting to be accepted and wanting to be cool. There's like one line on it was A Man on the Moon where he's like, his friends were asking, why does your shit sound so different? And he's just like, why not, nigga? Like, and that's just why not? Just be different. Just I at that time I was finding like, because like I always had eclectic taste. Like, I like wrestling, I like rock. I like different.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I like the Red Hot Chili Pepper. I like a lot of different
I
things
like
that
Paramore.
that some people might not
Niggas
like.
love Paramore. Don't get that shit twisted.
Right, and and so like there was times where I felt like I didn't like fit in. Not in general, I felt like I fit in, but like sometimes like I have conversations with people. And, that's weird that you like that. And then you see an artist like Kid Cudi. Not that he was the only artist doing that, because there were other artists like Lupe Fiasco, but for whatever reason, Kid Cudi really resonated with me during that time. So between that album being on streaming services and that just being such an important time in my life, like literally when that came out, it was like a Thursday night, and like I was just checking my phone and I saw it on Twitter, and then I went and listened to it, and I woke up, sat in my living room and just played it on my speaker, and I remembered every song word for word. Like even songs I forgot that I knew, I was like, damn, I know every song album word for word. So shout out to Kid Cudi, like, and stop disrespecting Kid Cudi. At the end of the day, he's a nice guy at the very least. God, man, he's so positive, and we had the same birthday too. So damn,
Oh, yeah,
Kid Cudi alone.
I
Yeah,
actually didn't know that.
Shout out.
shout out to Cudi, man.
Damn, that's smooth.